week started off very strong. I was exploring the newly expanded border after the end event, and I came across a very special find. Originally, I was trying to find dogs. Instead, I found a brown panda. I didn't record it, but once I took it home, I did build a cute little sanctuary for it. Close to the frog cave, there was a bunch of buildings made by Nixon and a bunch of other people. I mainly know Nixon made these buildings, as he's one of the most prominent builders.
Yep.
Okay, how do you...
One and fork two.
No,
No, go a little closer to the edge of the and then hold it very long and then aim.
Hey!
Yeah, give me my fork back.
This is awesome.
Alright.
After that, I attended to my farm. I don't think I've ever actually shown this farm before. Right after this day, an unfortunate event occurred. Freja had called for an emergency meeting. Me and Feather were one of the many people that attended this meeting. At first I thought it was a normal meeting, but we'll find out, but it really was not.
Today, 2 members of our community, Casimir and Villo, were captured and interrogated by who we believe was a member of Echo, and Casimir lost his life in the process. We have lost a beloved member of our community today. Casimir dedicated much of his life to researching Echo and the Great Anomaly, and though many may have had their disagreements with him, Solace will never forget who he was. A memorial will be held tomorrow near the community center, which you're currently in, for Casimir, and all are invited to attend. We've learned through this tragedy that Eclipse, the one who communicated with Cypher last era, is here on Solace. She is to be considered dangerous and armed, and we ask that anyone who observes unusual behavior or sees Eclipse report it immediately. She's said to be about 2.5 meters tall, possibly a Nathi by description, and wearing a dark cloak. We don't know exactly what she wants yet or why she chose to interrogate and kill members of our community, but Marcelo and I are actively working to find Eclipse to stop her, and we appreciate any help that we can get. If anyone has questions, I will be taking question now. You can stand in front of the microphone that's in the center aisle.
How does this affect the economy?
I'm not sure. I assume that this would be...
Will Echo begin to attack other members of like factions? Are we safe, or should we be worried?
We're taking the precautions that we can, but I do recommend that everyone stay alert. Don't travel alone. Stick close to your faction. This was near the Monastery of Red Tears, so I recommend staying far away from that faction if possible. If you live there, we can relocate you. But again, Eclipse may have moved.
It wasn't Eclipse the one that directly caused the Great Anomaly.
Yes, from what we know, Eclipse may have been the one to cause the Great Anomaly.
How would suspicion brought up on random people be handled based on how what's happened has been brought up like this? Is someone horrible here now? A lot of times people end up in cahoots with bad people. How would you go about handling suspicion about someone ending up in cahoots, even if we don't know if they're teaming with them or not?
We hope that no one on Solace is working with Echo. If that's the case, that would be very bad. We've had that happen before. Last era, the leader of Monocorp was working with Miraju and Cypher. If you see or hear anything that would suggest that someone is working with Echo, please report it to either me or any faction leader as soon as you hear it.
Hello.
Hello.
So my question was, if we do somehow meet or find, or this person finds us, do we engage in like combat or do we just run away?
I would recommend staying as far away from Eclipse as possible. We don't know what she's capable of, what weapons she has. We also don't know if she is working alongside the rest of the Echo team. We don't know what they're capable of. So I would not recommend engaging with Eclipse or anyone suspicious that you find. Please just report it to any faction leader or me or Marcelo.
Okay, thank you.
But obviously it was a fairly traumatic incident for her, so we're taking our time with that. Again, this only happened a few hours ago. If you're not in a faction, that's perfectly fine. I would just recommend staying closer to the town center or just, again, work with other people.
But have we tried to make peace?
I mean, Echo attacked us and tried to, they destroyed 3 entire factions in the last era. They were the ones who caused the Great Anomaly.
Not to intervene, but if we befriend them, we could get insider information from them. I think this is a very valid question.
I don't understand why we would want to befriend someone who did that. For those of you wondering what Anathi look like, there is a portion on the wiki about them. If there's no other questions, do you have a question?
Yeah, I mean, it's not about topic. I was to the host. To be honest, I want to stay in line before
I'll
you
allow
say.
it.
Okay. I'm just saying. I am from Pure Spirits. I will represent Pure Spirits, and I would just say that if it goes to this degree, that the House of Ocular Alignment will try to take over Solids. Pure Spirits will definitely try to defend it, and we will declare war.
I think the Pure Spirits have proven that they do nothing but spread falsehoods about our house.
I think
that you should
shut
the
up.
House of Ocular Alignment is formally expelled from the faction meetings.
We will be back.
Good
Boo!
Get out of here.
Leave, you wanna be Miraju?
I will be at the tavern afterwards.
It sounds like there will be a meeting at the tavern. Please be cordial, and please stay safe.
Feather has a a tag on her username, Echo. How does she remove that?
Oh.
She's the only one in the server to have that.
So you're supposed
You something so weird that she did.
the crate.
She for some reason when you said this is what Eclipse wears, she instantly changed her outfit like if she's trying to hide something.
I was gonna say, why have you had that tag on this entire time?
Look at me. The Lilac Expedition's leader sent this map. The red is where the monastery is at, the purple is the Lilac Expedition main base, and the white is the HOE faction. After the meeting at the tavern and at the town hall, I went back to the cave and made some more flowers for light. Knowing that we had a lot of dark spots in the cave, I thought it would be the best decision to put more light, so that if someone, a part of Echo, was lurking in the cave, we would be able to spot them. On top of that, I removed the pillars that were in front of the home and the entrance of the cave. Honestly, I decided to modify the way the cave looks, not because of fear in general of Echo, but because it just kind of looked ugly to me, so. I had a plan for these pillars that I was flattening out. I was going to put the animals that I had placed on the lily pads and move them there so that it kind of looks prettier. I had a lot of ideas on how to make the cave look less scary and more open. I wanted to create little houses for people who had been displaced from their homes, as many people were displaced from their housing, which was near the faction, which we were meant to stay away from, as that was where Eclipse was last seen. After those modifications were done on the cave, the next day came along. The funeral for Casimir, the person who was unfortunately taken away from us the day prior, had a ceremony.
Thank you all for attending, being here today for the memorial of Casimir, who was taken by us just yesterday by a member of Echo. Any who wish to speak about Casimir, how you knew him, about his legacy, you're free to come up and share a few words, and then I'll close once we're all done.
Casimir was my bestie at the time, even though bro obviously hated me. But that's me on the picture over there, so you know we were tight, you know? And that's why I'm drinking a caramel frappe in solidarity of him.
I had a dream, and they told me to tell everybody that they were so Sigma. They were so Sigma. They were so Sigma that they.
Hey, you have an Echo tag! Hold on!
I didn't know them that well, but I had a great time digging a pit. That's
the pit!
So I didn't know them too well. They did their best, and their story was one of the best I've seen. And I'm glad it ended this way. So cinematic.
I've never met this person in my life. I actually forgot who died, but rest in peace, they will be missed.
God.
When any member of Solace is taken from us, we all suffer. Casimir was a beloved member of our community and will be missed by all of us. He dedicated much of his time to discovering Echo's intentions and how to stop them. And as the leader of Solace, I promise to finish this work. And to stop Eclipse from hurting any more inhabitants of Solace. May Casimir rest in peace, and may those who remain remember him fondly.
Hey, the body's getting out! Guys, push him back in!
No!
Push him back in!
No.
Oh no!
Get in there,
Get back in there! Get in there!